But, you know, your brain is not normal, obviously. That's why you've been fucking homeless in prison. You don't have close friendships because you end up fucking everybody over. I mean, you're a fucking piece of shit. But, Jay, at the end of the day, what was your goal? Were you trying to, is this even your attempt at trying to get something out of me? What is the reason you would decide to make the false content about me? Why would you do that? You guys, and everybody here, I'm sure you guys know, if he knew I doxed somebody, he would drop the fucking receipts. John was filming the whole goddamn room live. So you said you were going to watch it 2 days ago. Where's the goddamn receipts? Are you going to issue an apology for lying? Of course not. You're going to go with the narrative. Oh, he's just toxic. Oh, he's an unhinged doxer. Motherfucker, prove to everyone I'm a doxer. Otherwise, you're a liar. This is very easy the bar is super low for you. You rat piece of shit who's literally conned people your whole fucking life. I mean, you're worse than deadweight. You're a fucking drag on society. You're a drag on this fucking app. I mean, I just like, and out of all the times you guys, I've ever made rooms, you're the only person I've made a room about dragging. Because you're the only person dumb enough to fucking make rooms about me. And here's the other thing, Jay. I can go on and on and on. And I can insult your dumb ass. I can call out the hypocrisy. I will make these challenges to you. And I noticed that when you've made these rooms the last few days, you can say, oh, well, if you don't got haters, you're obviously doing something wrong or doing something right. Or whatever the fuck it is he's saying. No, Jeffrey Dahmer had haters, but it's not because he did something right. You stupid fuck. You're hated for all the right reasons. Literally, you're a fucking parasite. You're a fucking piece of shit. That's why steel doors ended up getting slammed on your sorry ass every night. You fucking loser. Because you're a piece of shit. The world needed to be protected from people like you. You broke piece of shit. Now you're going to go leech off of somebody in fucking Texas that you can't afford to take care of your sorry ass in New York. You fucking bum. I mean, you're literally a nobody. I don't know what you're trying to do with this social media shit, you dipshit. With your goddamn history, you will never be given a fucking contract. You stupid fuck. I would say what your remedy is, but I'll obviously get my account clipped. I mean, literally, if Jay was not in this world right now, the world would be a better fucking place. Literally. What do, dude? You don't work. You just try to scheme online and get your narcissistic supply in your gay, shitty fucking rooms. Like, what the fuck do you do? Now, I'm gonna see how sick this piece of shit is. I know he won't be able to do it because I'm merely hurting his ego. Say you're sorry. Say, I'm sorry for lying. It's not that you heard the wrong information. It's because you lied. You made it up. That I doxed somebody. Just say you're sorry. Move the fuck on. If you want to keep this going, look, dude, there's a lot of people that back channel me, that say a lot of stuff. People you really don't want to fuck with on this app. That think it's funny. That really, really fucking dislike you and think you're a piece of shit. I don't think you get it. Look at this, Jay. I'm somebody who does not open rooms very often. I have more people in my fucking room right now when it's just one person talking, trashing your sorry fucking ass. And you know what I'm doing? I'm dropping fucking receipts. You saw KK up here talking about your fucking criminality. Talking about what you've continued to do since you've been out of prison. And you're an ex-con? Bullshit. Do you think somebody with antisocial personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder, it's common knowledge that you can maybe get treatment to kind of try to manage some of your narcissism and that kind of shit? But it never truly goes away. And as soon as you're stressed out, it will come back full swing. It's a lifelong condition. It's how your fucking brain is wired. Now I can dangle a piece of meat in front of a dog and it will drool, on my feet and do whatever the fuck I want. Because that's how it's wired. You're a very simple person to read. You make up lies constantly. You self-aggrandize. You use people as pawns. That's why you love bomb every goddamn person you meet. It is so fucking weird. That is one of the biggest signs that something's not healthy about a person. Like that you might have narcissistic personality disorder, for example. When you with the excessive superficial flattery, like you're a sick motherfucker, dude. And you say you go to therapy twice a week. What you should do is open up a fucking behavioral health room and talk about how they've been working on your personality disorders, whatever else the fuck you have, and how much of a struggle it's been, and how you still cannot be a normal goddamn person. You sick piece of shit. But I'm sure you're getting the smoke you wanted. I must be doing something right. Dude, we can go back and forth dragging each other. All you can come up with is narratives. I can drop receipts. I can point out your particular fucking behavior. I can open up one of your rooms, replay it live for everybody. They'll see the love bombing. They'll see the constant fucking, bullshit, self-aggrandizing opinions that you have to give in between everybody else fucking talking. You're different, dude. You do this for it's your own narcissistic supply and sense to need to feel in control and have a sense of power over people. That's what you get off on. You're fucking sick. You're not a healthy person to interact with. But I'm gonna see how healthy you are. You don't have the receipts. You know it. I've been in other rooms. People have been asking me about this the last few days. Nobody believes you. And you had no proof. Zero proof. You made it up. All you have to do now, like a normal person, is apologize. Just apologize and keep my fucking name out of your mouth. That's all you have to do. You see, if you just keep my fucking... I even when I've been civil with you, the last, 6 months or so, I still thought you were a rat piece of shit. You would love bomb me on your stage. Pepe, I think you're smart. And okay, you told that to fucking 100 other bums before me. Like, do you think it means anything coming out of your fucking mouth? You stupid fuck. How many women can be pretty? How many men can be smart? You stupid fuck. Now, you wanted to make a narrative about me to create some drama. And I'll continue making fun of your denture-wearing ass. You broke piece of shit. Why not? I actually think it's kind of funny and you deserve it. But what you can do is be a goddamn man, you piece of shit. Because in person, you would not be doing this to me. You know that. I would completely fucking dominate you. I boxed for fucking years. There's nothing you could do. You would say you're sorry and you would have your head down. But you're Mr. Tough Guy online. Just shut the fuck up. Apologize for making a lie, and keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Unless you want to keep on getting smoked like this, that's fine. I'll do it. I'll start getting a lot more vicious. We already talked about your childhood earlier. You may think that's a new low. I think it's kind of funny. But you want to see what a bully can really act like? Okay, fuck with me. And a lot of people might think like, well, why go there? The thing is, when you're dealing with somebody who's like him, a natural predator, they don't learn their lesson. If they can get away with it, they'll keep on doing it. They'll give you a sob story once they get caught. But, they truly can't be helped. Why is it that in prison that when you do something as simple as touch somebody's shit, it can lead to a violent assault just for that? It's because it's known you have to have very strong boundaries with these people. It's a slippery slope. As soon as they can see they can cross one boundary, they're going to do it again. So you end up taking all doubt out of their mind. and letting him know, I cannot fuck with this guy because he will go full on and try to, kill me or really hurt me for doing it. Pieces of shit like him, they don't understand any other way. So we have to deal with them. He got what, 5-year sentence, 6-year sentence? He should have served, he was looking at 25. He was already on probation for what? Ripping off $200,000. Lying, saying he worked at Bear Stearns. We have all the court cases. We have this fucking modeling agency ad bullshit that you've made even after you got out of prison, that you used to exploit women. I mean, dude, you're a sick fuck. And what's funny is that it's kind of par for the course. If you are somebody who has your psychological issues, your personality, yeah, they're going to be fuck-ups and predators their whole lives. They're not going to hold down jobs. They're not going to be reliable. They're going to use people, violate people's boundaries. And that's what you do. And so you have a really fucked up track record. And so, yeah, I mean, I could just... But you're also the type of people that are willing to lie and do stupid shit. Like, I don't know, pick a fight with me. However, because you can't help yourself, because your brain's different. But it's like at the same time, you're the last person who should be doing that. You're a rat piece of shit that has a record of being a rat piece of shit your whole fucking life. That's why you're broke with fucking dentures. Well, at least, I don't know if they're dentures, but they look like it. But I'm still going to make fun of you because they're fucking hideous looking. But I don't know, you want to keep on going with your cute little rooms? I mean, you're going to die alone. There's not one man in this fucking country that is going to give you the blessing to even go near their fucking daughter or their sister. Because you're a disgusting piece of shit. You victimize women, you victimize anybody. You're a fucking loser. That's why you had to have real men shut fucking steel doors on your ass every night to protect women from creeps like you. Fucking douchebag. I mean, I don't know. You're gonna have to retire soon at your age. No, you haven't held a fucking job. You have nothing in Social Security saved up. You're gonna be fucking dead weight as a senior. See, not only are you a fucking loser who hasn't accomplished anything, you are literally fucking cancerous. You just cause trouble everywhere you go, and you prey on people. You're just a shitty fucking human being. The bum that's talking to himself, pushing around a shopping cart, maybe, he's mentally ill, he's not doing much for society. At least he has somewhat of an excuse. But he's not necessarily hurting people. You, on the other hand, are different. You're a net fucking drain and a threat to society. How does it feel, Jay? I know you get real mad. That's why you didn't want Roger and Brenda to have admin roles and fucking healthy debate, because you wanted to be the guy that could open up the big rooms. How does it feel, Jay? I get bigger rooms than you stupid motherfucker. And I don't even really make these anymore. And it's just me talking all by myself, something you cannot do. It's just me shitting on you. Because it's fucking easy. I don't even have to be creative. Like, your shitty fucking history, you wrote it for me. The fuck, I mean, goddamn, this doesn't even take talent. It's just like, find a really shitty person, bring up his behavior, bring up his past. He's a fucking loser. You can obviously, there's a lot of pain points you can dig there. And that's what I'm fucking doing. You have to be the dumbest motherfucker to want smoke with somebody on this app. Like, how fucking dumb are you? Now your history and your behavior is being relitigated for the 100th goddamn time by somebody on this app. You stupid fuck. The best thing you can do is just shut your fucking mouth and stop making accusations about people. I know you're not going to be able to do it. You're going to open a room, act like you're a goddamn victim, say, I'm the one who's unhinged. I don't have the arrest record, motherfucker. There's not one woman on this app, and I was a lot bigger than you on this app, that has ever accused me of asking for nudes, of sliding into their back channels, of any of that shit. We're not the fucking same. You, on the other hand, you're a whole different fucking story. You're a creep. Legit creep. But you're going to open it up the room, talk about toxicity, say, I'm jealous because of what, dude? Nobody on here is out for clout anymore. All of the guys that were the actual content creators left. They stopped making rooms the same times I did. You're not going to get a new audience. Your numbers were going to dwindle. It was a losing effort. So they had to go to another platform. Some went to X. A whole lot of them went to TikTok. I was like, well, I kind of like this app. I'm just going to hang out and chill. So I mostly just went in other people's rooms. Some of these people are doing well on TikTok. A couple did well on X. But that's my story. But here's your dumb, goofy ass trying to clout chase. But I don't think it's necessarily clout that you're after. It's that you want to get that narcissistic supply, and you want that sense of control that you get when you're moderating a room. I mean, you're sick. You're just sick.
May I ask a question, please?
What?
So someone in the chat said he made a room about you and was spreading lies about you.
Yeah, well, we went over this, Jazzy. You.
Oh, I thought this just happened.
Oh no, yeah, he's still making rooms. He's still he's still making references to oh, he doxes people. You know what happened? I didn't dox anybody. So just him. All he needs to do is just apologize for making shit up, and to keep my fucking name out of his mouth. Now I'm going to continue to think you're a rat piece of shit, Jay. I have zero hope for you. People with your psychological issues, those are lifelong. Your personality is set for life. If you get hit by a car, fall off a building, I don't know, maybe then your brain, I mean, even if you got a lobotomy, you'd probably be you wouldn't be a danger at least at that point. But other than that, you are who you are. You're just a sick person.
So the apology would be unnecessary because it wouldn't smooth things over, really, right?
Oh, it would. If he doesn't want me to respond and trash him, all he has to do is just apologize and keep my fucking name out of his mouth. That's all he has to do. And I won't really care to waste my time on him. No, I do think it's fun to, in a way to do it. He thinks that this will get him more attention, which it really won't, and he can't hold people in his rooms because he's uninteresting. And his modding style is fucking atrocious. But I know this hurts him. And, what's funny is that the rooms that he opens, he doesn't have a rebuttal to anything I say. He just has to continue to go along with some stupid narrative oh, haters gonna hate. Just toxic personalities. No, motherfuckers, that you keep on wanting to talk about me, making rooms referencing me. So now I'm gonna make fun of you. And what makes it a lot more painful is that you don't troll, you try to run narratives. I'm not even really trolling, but if you would call it trolling, it's trolling with the truth, which makes it very painful. It hurts. And I don't know about you. I'm not built like you, Jay. I don't have it in me to take advantage of people like that. Especially what you went to prison for with those two girls, or women, I should say. Totally disgusting behavior. But, all he has to do is just apologize, keep my name out of his fucking mouth. This is, he probably thought he had a little alliance of people shield him or protect him on this app, but he doesn't. And like what he does not know is that there's, dude, I'm telling you, like in the DMs and in other places, a lot
American Indian. The White House says it plans to replace what it considers divisive or ideologically driven language with unifying, historically accurate, and constructive descriptions. Well, join me now is our friend Eddie Glaude, James S. McDonald, distinguished professor at Princeton University and an MSNBC contributor and analyst. And you know, Eddie, I'm just guessing that you've got something to say about this because you are a history professor. So who gets to decide what is divisive versus historically accurate, not to mention the president's depictions of what is, quote, woke and racist?
Well, look, first of all, it's always great to see you, Alex. And, we're dealing with this internet, so I hope I can get through this. But I think it's really important for us to understand what Donald Trump is up to. I think it's very clear that he's trying to tell a story of America that coincides with his own political ambitions, his own conception of America as a white republic. And so, unlike other presidents who believe that we were always already on the road to the more perfect union, Donald Trump believes that the country's perfection was evidenced in its founding. So we can't tell a story about our failings because those stories call into question our inherent goodness and our divine mission. So he's seeking a history that confirms his politics in so many ways.
No, the only thing I would say in regards to this entire argument, or this entire subject, is that I feel strongly that before you come after me as a citizen and what I want to give up, I think we should be looking at the larger picture of what the government does spend their money on. For instance, what I consider corporate welfare. We've got an oil industry in this country that receives billions of dollars of taxpayer money. And then when they turn, and that's okay, apparently, but when they turn around and they want to provide dental care for people that cannot afford dental care, and it costs, $5 billion or whatever it might be, I'm not going to give you an exact figure, then people start to freak out on particular sides of the aisle, I'll just use that term. And I think, when you have people that are totally struggling in this economy and in the way things are now, in order to even just survive, have a place to live.
I drive around in a Koenigsegg and then decided, oh hey, now we're a for-profit organization. I drive around in a Koenigsegg.
like, dude, just think about, if you look at the podcasts that people like to watch, or the YouTubers, or whoever, you kind of notice they fall in several categories. But let's just say it's the types of rooms you might see on here. You're often going to get somebody who's like exceptionally intelligent, who is like a journalist, right? And they are going to interview people. And oftentimes they're going to interview people that have expertise in a particular area. Most people can't get those kinds of experts on their podcast. Or you're somebody who's maybe interesting case, but you're not necessarily an expert at anything. Those, that can work, but oftentimes it's going to be like, it's going to be content about, it could just be like, I don't want to say like trash content, but content like where, what is that, whatever podcast where they have like OnlyFans girls and mix in a bunch of like fucking, I don't know, church-going Christians and, no, not like Andrew, the whatever podcast is the name of it. And then you have Andrew Tate, which, yes, he's obviously, my stage.
Okay,
So,
sorry.
so, and it was a white woman that I hear from reliable source that gave JB the contact information. So it was not jazzing. But yeah. Now, going back to the podcasters and like what they can do. See, I never thought about doing a podcast. I mean, quite frankly, I'm somebody who would say like I don't know, I'd have controversial opinions and debates that are like not advertiser dollar friendly. I would say insulting things which definitely are not advertiser friendly. I'm not like I personally I think Apple wouldn't platform me. YouTube, they're not going to platform me. So I was just like, nah, podcast route probably isn't for me. But what I would say is with Jay or Gay B, what is it that you have? Like, what audience could you capture? You can't. Nobody wants to listen to a moderator. You stupid fuck. What kind of and your stupid company, Next Level Content Creation. Motherfucker, you don't create content. Dummy. You're literally pursuing a path, like everything else you did in your life, that you will not be able to complete. You're a fucking loser. This is not your path, bro. Nobody cares to listen to a guy who has a stage of people who wants to interrupt everybody to say hello or to love bomb them or to give a shitty 2 cents after every other person talks. Who wants to listen to that? You fucking idiot. Nobody goes onto a stage saying, man, I can't wait to hear what JB has to say. You know what is different? Is that was actually what I would do to get people in my fucking room. Is they're like, oh shit, what is Pepe gonna say today? It's like the guy that's like directing traffic and who both causes car crashes and sits by while the car crashes happen. That was like my whole fucking shtick. You dumb motherfucker, you don't have any, you're not entertaining. But you're saying I'm jealous. Look at this motherfucker. It's been me talking this whole fucking time, something you've never been able to do. And I bring in way more goddamn people than you, and you have a fucking house that you weaseled your way into that has 30,000 fucking people in it. We're not the same, dummy. Just say you're sorry. I fucked up. Yep, I lied. Yep, my bad. That's all you gotta do. And don't put my name in your fucking mouth again. And then you won't hear me dragging you or I don't know, saying anything about you. Because quite frankly, I don't really care. But if you want to play this game, we're gonna play this game.
May you please delete Edmund's link out the chat? It's the link for
I did. Okay.
Thank
And so and when it comes to bullies like you, I am kind of like a sadist at that point. Like I do get off.
They fucking kicked me. Okay, that's Clubhouse Drama with Pepe and Jay Bresca. Hope you enjoyed it. They kicked me. It's fine. It's no big deal.
Yeah, it's hard.